Please take a look at the video on the screen and help celebrate the life of the great man.
He was the type of person that you would just walk into and give him a big hug.
The most important thing that everybody used to know about Uncle Nick was you knew exactly where you stood with this man immediately.
He immediately impressed people as somebody who could get things done in a hurry without a lot of headlines around it.
My Uncle Nick and what he did for me is what really drives me to give back.
When I first met you and Uncle Nick, I couldn't understand what you were trying to say. So I immediately thought you were his interpreter.
Everything I ask people to do around here, get involved in and so forth, they say anything for Uncle Nick.
Nick's legacy really is karma and do the right thing and take the high road. I can't stress the word give back.
There was only one Nick.
Young people, neighborhood people, it was a big part of his concern, and it was something that he shared with Alex and said, you've got to make this part of the deal.
You could really sense the power and the strength that he had. The vision was there, and this man was going to make it happen. He was truly a visionary.
He had to have been a visionary to take what was sitting here, which was essentially a vacant parcel of nothing almost, and to turn it into what it is today, required vision.
So, he was a visionary. There's a guy that's a visionary. Nick Mercopoulos is a visionary.
We had a very special relationship working with you and Uncle Nick as you built CineSpace Studios. We continue to have a wonderful partnership, and thanks for making us part of your success.
To Nick, it was such a privilege for me to meet him, to be part of the beginning where Playboy was building huge sets, to now being part of Empire, which takes up 7 of these huge stages that you and your family have built.
The ripple effects of Nick having been in our community are going to be felt for generations.
I call him Uncle Nick too. I told him I loved him all the time because he was unbelievable.
Thank you for believing in the people of the west side of Chicago.
Thank you for investing in a community that has not been invested in 50 years.
Uncle Nick, thank you very much for everything you did for me. I'll never forget you. You changed everything for my family. You changed everything for this neighborhood. You saved thousands of people's lives. Your legacy is going to keep saving them. I love you very much, and thank you for everything you did again for our family.
Accepting the award on behalf of Nick is Jackie Mercopoulos. Jackie.
Good evening, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Jacqueline Mercopoulos, and I'm niece of award recipient Nick Mercopoulos. On behalf of myself and my family and my uncle, I wish to thank a Safe Haven Foundation for bestowing this award to my late uncle. It is a true honor to have been asked by my family to accept this award on his behalf. Born in a small hamlet in northern Greece, eldest of 5 boys to the village priest, he learned at a very young age the intrinsic rewards of giving and taking care of others. In my eyes, my uncle truly embodied the meaning of philanthropy. Let me share with you some examples that demonstrate the kind of philanthropist he was. He used to literally drive by shelters in Toronto and pick up people off the street to provide them with work and a chance for a better life. A distraught, homeless, single father of 2 today is a very successful landscape contractor. His 6-unit building, where he himself lived, was a short and long-term refuge for many people down on their luck. A struggling musician, today is an accomplished composer and professor of music at the University of Toronto. On a trip back to his homeland of Greece, where he enjoyed most of his summers, 500 kids from a Greek orphanage got to enjoy a Cirque du Soleil performance, not knowing who their benefactor was. And when his nephews here in Chicago were in need, Without hesitation, he adopted Chicago as his new home base and spent the last 3 years of his life setting the foundation for what is now this thriving enterprise of Chicago Cinespace Film Studios. These are just a few examples of his humanitarian gestures, those that we were aware of. Since his passing, there has been an outpouring of testimonials from people and organizations that have been the recipients of his generosity. Indeed, my beloved uncle was a true philanthropist, never seeking limelight or recognition for his deeds. I mean, look now, he's not even here to accept this award. In fact, I'm sensing that he's looking down on us at this very moment, wondering why we're not getting on with the job. He had a big heart, a strong work ethic, was a visionary leader, protective of his family, and a rebel, but would give you the shirt off his back in a heartbeat. No matter what your background, rank, or status, everyone was equal in his eyes. The cornerstone of his legacy is best described by this quote: "You can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, but you teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime." The most recent Cinecare's initiative of job training in film and television for disadvantaged youth in this neighborhood perfectly demonstrates that his legacy lives on. Thank you, Uncle Nick, for your exemplary community leadership. Thank you again to the Safe Haven Foundation for this tremendous honor. And thank you all for your support and for listening to me as I could go on and on speaking of my uncle. May his generous ways inspire us all to continue his legacy by lending a helping hand to those in need. Thank you.
Our next award winner